Rescue operations in Stilfontein in the northwest face delays due to heavy rain. The operations were suspended over the long weekend. They are scheduled to resume this morning. And Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is there and joins us now. Ziniko, good morning. We've been saying for a while it's a race against time, especially when we consider how many dead bodies have come up to the surface since the beginning of the operation. Talk to us about how the weather is complicating the picture.
Good morning, Iman. Yes, indeed, we saw the rain starting to pour down here in Klerksdorp, Potchefstroom, but also the nearby towns in the afternoon yesterday. And of course, it rained throughout the night and this morning as well. As we left our accommodation place, making our way here. Well, we got here, it was still raining, but it just cleared about 30 minutes ago. And I was looking at the weather for today here in Klerksdorp. It does say that there will be some showers which can be expected throughout the day up until the afternoon. So that might be the problem, because we know that the volunteers are unable to continue their rescue operations when it is raining. So that's one thing. And also it comes at the back of a very, very long weekend. Understand that the last time the rescue operations were here was Friday in the afternoon. Of course, there are no operations that are taking place over the weekend, but also there was that added day, which was the public holiday, which was a Monday, the 16th of December. They were also not working. So you had that extended period of halting operations here. And of course, this today being Tuesday, having this challenge of rain, that might add another day, which will be a fourth day of suspended operations here in Stilfontein. And of course, as you said, that from last week Friday, we knew and we heard that there were several bodies which were awaiting to be retrieved underground. But most importantly, those illegal miners who were described or defined as critically ill underground. So one can only imagine what will be there. So what is their situation currently after the 4 days of suspended operations here? But since the rain has cleared now, it will also be interesting then. We'll be touching base with the community leaders to get a sense of whether they'll be making it to the site. But as far as their tools are concerned, they have no other problems such as the ropes. All those things were sorted out last week. But also there's that food issue. Remember that there's no food which is lowered or supplied to illegal miners over the weekend. So that food was also not supplied to the illegal miners underground yesterday. So even if the operations are continuing today, there's that question whether the aid organization will be whether they will be making their way to the site or not. So those are the dynamics we find ourselves in today. But also there's another element of this particular story which we have not been focusing on, mainly the issue of the legal and court proceedings, because each and every illegal miner who's arrested after resurfacing does appear in court. We understand that today 17 and more of those illegal miners who were retrieved last week will be making their way or will be appearing before the Stilfontein Magistrate today. So those are the two elements and two aspects of the story which we'll be focusing on and trying to update our viewers on, as far as these operations here at shaft number 11, but also what will be happening in the court of law in Stilfontein.